Hello, and thank you for listening to Metal Gear Resurrections. I'm your podcast host, Johnny Flores, and I will not be doing this episode solo for episode 4. I will be joined and be soon calling in Unknown User Zero, a Twitch streamer and a friendo of the podcast and myself personally. I hope you enjoy the episode. All right, so I'm here joined with Zero, and I recently how long has it been since I known you? Like maybe like a week or two? It's been pretty quick. No, it's been more than that, I think, right?
Maybe a month and a half. But yeah, it hasn't been long. I believe I met you on Gaming Nerds, one of Gaming Nerds streams.
Yes. Yep. I was trying to remember because like a month, like it feels like so quick now.
It does.
Flying. So I just wanted to like have you introduce yourself and what you do.
So yeah, hi. I am Unknown User 00 on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. As you can probably tell from the accent, I'm here in the UK. So it makes me closer to Major Zero than Snake. Been streaming for a while. With all this talk of Metal Gear Solid lately, I've been wanting to get my hands on the HD collection, but it's still expensive.
Oh, really? How much is it for you guys?
Over here to get it pre-owned, it's £22. So that's like $25 to $30 depending on the day. So that's still about half the price of a new AAA title.
Yeah, because like you can't even get it digitally anymore.
Nope.
No, that part sucks.
Which means I can't get Peace Walker.
What system do you have?
I've got Xbox 360, but I believe the Peace Walker was digital only, or was it on the second disc?
It was on the second disc, but you can get it digital.
Awesome.
I upgraded recently because I had the Xbox One.
That
it died, and I had the HD collection, and I was like so sad to give it up because I kind of wanted to upgrade. So I kind of did. I kind of gave it up, but I have a PS3 now, so I'm gonna try I'm gonna relive it on the PS3 because you can't play Metal Gear Solid 4 anywhere else. I think for the time being.
No. Yeah. And at this point, it's probably unlikely it's going to come to any other systems.
Yeah, no, there's too many issues. There's too many licensing with that, and
well, that and Konami kind of forgot that they make games.
Yeah. Busy making pachinko machines and I don't know what else. They gacha games.
Let's not get into that. I have strong opinions.
Oh, I was gonna say just let it all out if you want. But
I'll try and keep this PG.
Oh no, I have the E. I always hit the E explicit for my podcast because I sometimes forget. Like I'll let it slip. I'll say like I'll stub my toe while recording, and then I'll just curse like up storm, and then I'll like it's just even if I don't have like any cursing going on in the podcast, I'll actually just hit it just on basically just because it's there, just in case I let anything slip by.
Yeah, I'm like that when I back up my streams onto YouTube. I just mark them as 18 plus because
it's better to be safe.
Yeah. I swear quite often, and sometimes I don't realize I'm doing it. So, but yeah, but no, current state of Konami. They've been going downhill for a good number of years, and for me, the death knell started ringing when they cancelled Silent Hills.
Oh yeah, with was it after PT?
Yeah, they released PT, mm-hmm. And then people started completing it and figured out, oh, it's a playable teaser for Silent Hills, and you got the main character being Norman Reedus, mm-hmm. and it's what kind of remained of Team Silent, working mm-hmm. with Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro. It was going to be a match made in heaven, and that was going to drag me into trying Silent Hill. Finally, I've played the demos of mm-hmm. 1 to 4. Each one has freaked me out, and I've never played the full version of any of them except 2. I helped a friend mm-hmm. Complete the last boss fight. But aside from that, I've never got into them because they just get under my skin. And that was going to be the hook that got me. And then they cancelled it. I was like,
I know. I was
thanks.
Like, I was. And then, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. No, sorry, I don't want to take up all the time.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. No, because I at the time when this was all going down, like they were working on it, I was like completely blanked off on it. The last Silent Hill game I played was like the third one. I played the first 3, and that was that for me. I was like, all right, back to Metal Gear. I was like, we're doing Silent Hill. Let's put that away. Because like scary games, I can't play them very well because I gotta have all the lights on. I can't put headphones on because it's too much audio close to my ears. I sometimes put it on mute, and I was like, let me just play the game with all the lights on. But yeah, like I kind of like learned like after the fact, like it all went to like hell, and they just like decided to obliterate the project. And that's when I was like, oh man, that could have been such a great game. Like you had all these people working on it, all these 2 teams combining together.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people do kind of dump on Hideo for being overly cinematic with his games. I actually kind of enjoy it personally. Yeah. Sure, when I found out that one of the MGS4 cutscenes is, what was it, over an hour and 20?
Yeah.
One cutscene. I was like, okay, maybe that's a little bit much, but he's really good with storytelling.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing that makes for a really good Silent Hill, it's a really good story. Same goes for Del Toro. Mm-hmm. I've seen Pan's Labyrinth. That's weird. I have seen Hellboy 2 and the Golden Army. I wasn't as impressed with that, but I think that was more studio interference. His cinematography and the visual storytelling was really good. The creature designs were amazing. Mm-hmm. I just wasn't impressed with the story as a whole. And they kind of downplayed some of what made the first film good. And so, yeah. And from what I've seen, Norman Reedus is a pretty good actor. I've heard his vocal performance for Death Stranding was pretty good. Because I know some actors, they're good on screen, but not so good as voice actors. Some are good as voice actors, but not on screen. Some are good as both. A good example of that within the Metal Gear universe is Kiefer Sutherland. On screen, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
And I haven't played a whole lot of 5, but I've seen quite a bit of it. And he's passable as a voice actor, but as the voice of Big Boss, nah, really didn't do it for me.
Yeah, because it took me. I bought the game. I bought what everybody's calling it. They either say 5 or V, either or here or there. I bought it like day one when it first released, like when it was on the Xbox, I think 360.
Yeah, it did come out on that originally.
And then I kept transferring over. I never played it. I didn't play it then. I kept like transferring over to my next gen system. So by the time I had the Xbox One, I played the game like I think about 8 years after its release. I kind of stayed away from social media from like spoiler alerts regarding it, but it was some parts were really unavoidable. I finally got to finish it last year, and you're not missing much when it. I mean, I like Kiefer Sutherland. I like him as an actor, but yeah, it's very. I needed more like audio from him. Like, can you talk? Can you say anything else? Like, it's very like I don't know if it was like
it was quite
directed
flat.
that way. Yeah, I don't know if he was directed that way to do that, but there's not much coming from him. Everybody else is just talking up a storm. You know, everyone's relaying information
Ocelot,
to you.
Miller,